Okay, part 2.
Behind, okay, that's where you get the best tone, and it means you don't have to push down as much, okay, so right behind the frets, okay, and I'm going to play with my little finger, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, that was the first 3 bars there, and you'll notice that when I play the lower G in bar 2, I just go from finger 4 to finger 3 to finger 4, okay, pinky to the ring finger to the pinky, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, check this out. I did something really interesting here, and this is like the first version. I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? Now, let's play bar 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That in bar 4, the first C, I've actually swapped over, so I'm now playing it with my index finger, and that is getting me ready to play some of new notes that are coming up, okay? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that was in bar 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now I've switched that index finger here because it means I can reach that G here. Okay. Now you could be thinking, well, you could play an open G, and you could play an open G, and that's the thing about bass. There's this G, this G, this G, this G. They're all exactly the same G. So sometimes you do certain things because it's an efficient way of moving around the bass. Okay, and that's what we're looking for, efficient ways of moving around the bass. And we're getting you into this early, okay? So I'm just going to play them first 4 measures again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And you'll see I'm kind of shifting between this index and the little finger there. It's a really cool little practice to get into, and it's not too difficult either. Now, and I did that at various points as well. If we go from bar 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did it there. I did it in bar 8. Remember those handy little numbers down the side? The bar numbers down the side? So now, if you look at your music, you'll see bar 8, okay? That's in bar 7. I played it with my index finger, the C's. 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was shifting into this area so I could use that third finger down there. And then we've got up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Last bar, shift, 1, 4, 1, and then I'm ready to play again. Now that's one way of doing it, one way of fingering it. Now the other way is actually to play the C and the G, the boom, 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 actually using one finger instead of the shifts, okay? And truth be told, you can do either. There's no wrong or right way with this. It's something that you could, if I was you, I'd probably mess around and try and do both and, you know, experiment, okay? You know, this is it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. It's great to get these movements down and just experiment, okay? So now let's do the whole thing again, and we're going to use the first finger to rock between the C and the G. And the first time you see that happening is in bar 2 of this piece. I'll count you in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Now the reason why that is probably the most efficient way to do it, because you're doing it all in one area. Check it out. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then you can carry on. It's all under your fingers, okay? So that's the easiest way to do it. But sometimes you just get a little bit of a, when you're doing it with one finger, there's a little bit of daylight between the notes, and I like it to be no daylight. If you look at the piece, there's no rest between there. So if you were playing it absolutely to the, you know, to the whatever, if you're playing absolutely perfect, there'd be no rest. But because we're going and doing it on one finger, there does become like a tiny little bit of daylight in there. So just to look out for that, okay? It's not wrong, but it's there, okay? Another little thing you can do to help you with that is kind of rock like this between the, so you're playing, instead of using the fingertip here, you're actually using the pad of the index, and then when you play the G, you kind of rock over, play the G, and then back to the C. But this is a little bit more of an advanced technique to use, and it might be something that you want to do further down the line, okay? But I'll play the first 4 measures just to show you, and then at least you've seen it in practice. So if you're ever looking at a bass player and thinking, what they're doing there, you know what it is, okay? So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every time before you just boom, 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 you go from the fingertip, 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 pad, pad, roll, pad, fingertip, fingertip, pad, roll, pad, fingertip, fingertip, pad, roll, pad. Okay, and then by pad I mean this part instead of here, which is what we normally do it with, okay? But get stuck into this tune. It is a really, really great tune. As always, just take your time with it. These pieces might take you 4 to 8 to 16 weeks to get down perfectly, and your aim should be able to play through these pieces, or this specific piece. It should be to play through this specific piece 3 times minimum, absolutely perfectly, okay? No mistakes, no buzzing notes, nothing like that, okay? 3 times through absolutely perfectly, and then it might be time for you to move on to the next level, okay? But it's going to be fun doing it. Anyway, take it easy and have fun learning this tune.